okay? How many times do I make him coffee? How many times do I make him coffee? I've started making him coffee in the last 3 months. There's not a day that goes by that I walk out that door, because I get up and I'm out before he usually is up. I make sure he has coffee waiting for him. Because I'm honoring my husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because honoring my husband, I'm honoring God.
Yeah.
Okay, also ladies, I'm going to be honest with you. Whenever I used to be at the mall, I would sit there and like some lady would walk by wearing something she shouldn't walk by. I'd be, Lord, man, look at that woman. But it wasn't nice. Well, this so happened last week that this lady walked by, and let me tell you something, there was enough cleavage showing that, are you serious? And I started to say, make not a very nice gesture. And God says, honor me. Honor me. So I sat right there in the chair and I closed my eyes and I said, God, touch her life. Touch her life. I don't know her financial status. Maybe she can't afford clothes. Maybe she can't. I don't know what's going on in her life, but whatever is going on, bless her. Bless her. Because you know what that does to you? When you honor God, it changes. Oh my gosh, ladies, it changes your world. When you live in a state of honor spirit, when you're in a spirit of honor, it changes everything that you feel. It changes the way you look at people. You're working with someone. I used to own a salon. Let me tell you something, women, but it's usually the guys are my biggest pickers. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, Lord, deliver me from these people. But you know what? I'm a thermostat.
Yeah.
I was a thermostat there. Usually where I go, because of my personality, I am a thermostat in a lot of places. But let me tell you something, when you have a bold personality, you also have an obligation to God of what kind of thermostat you are at.
Yeah.
What kind of thermostat are you in your family? You go through the holidays, and man, you just know Uncle Bill's going to get on your nerves. Oh my Lord, I got to see Uncle Bill today. Lord, just help me, just help me. You know what? Do something on purpose. Go hug Uncle Bill and say, you know what, Uncle Bill, how are you doing? How are you doing? Everything you do, you are honoring God or dishonoring God. When you get that realization, that really slaps you in the face. You're either honoring God with your words or you're dishonoring. You're either honoring God with your actions or you're dishonoring God. You are either honoring God. Honor is connected to favors. What do you want? In the beginning, you might not feel like, okay, Lord, I want to honor you, just chisel, but please go easy on me. Please just go a little easy on me. I maybe should have prayed that prayer in the beginning. Because he sure didn't go easy on me. And you know what the thing about it is I thought that my heart was really good. I really did. I thought that I was just such a nice person. Boy, did I have me fooled. I really did. I thought that the only problem I had was when I was driving, because people, when they cut off in front of me, are you serious? Why did you cut off in front of me? That was the time my temper would come out. Believe it or not, this girl can have a temper. But you know what? I want to honor God. So God let me see the areas that I was not honoring Him. And did you know every day He would show me things? I have to tell you, I was really surprised, because I really thought I was good. I really did. I thought I was good. To the simple fact of opening up the door. It's raining outside. The other day it was raining outside, okay? My umbrella, I did not have it. I don't even know where it is today, okay? But I did not have my umbrella, so I'm running into the store. Well, there's this person that's younger than me that's running too. Why do I need to open up the door for them? They're younger, right? They can handle the rain, right? I mean, they can handle all this. God said, honor me.
Yeah.
So I stood there and I held back the door. She goes, oh, honey, thank you so much. She goes, man, she goes, thank you so much. I gave her a genuine smile. She stopped whenever I smiled, and she just said, thank you. I needed that. Just her smile. You don't know what's going on in somebody's life.
Right.
You understand that? You don't know. You'll see my post. You'll see me on Facebook and everything. And I say, smile. Just smile. Look at a stranger and just smile. And even though you might not feel sincere in the beginning, you will. Just smile. Just absolutely smile. I operate in integrity. This right here, ladies, you're going to find this in Proverbs 11:27 and also in Proverbs 12:2. I operate in integrity. As a result, I obtain favor from God. Let's look at integrity. Do we really operate in integrity? Do we really even know what the word integrity means? Whenever I used to do the post, matter of fact, Lois right now is doing all the social media for Beautiful You, and let me tell you something, in the last 3 weeks we've had 14 likes. It's amazing. I could never get those in 3 weeks. I used to, though, I would be proud of my post. You know, the posts and the emails and things would go out. I'd be proud of them in the beginning, about a year ago. And I'd sign them Tammie Byron, Beautiful You Leaders, Tammie Byron. God's like, okay, do you remember when you and I got together and I told you I gave you this ministry, it's not my ministry, it's Common Ground's ministry, which is God's ministry, that it was never supposed to be about you? Why are you signing your name? And I thought, well, don't most people sign their name? No, it's not about you. That's the reason why, ladies, whenever you'll see the leaders up here, because it's not about me. We all walk together. We all walk together. God says, don't you sign your name, you sign it, Beautiful You Leaders, because it's the heart of the leadership. It's the heart of me. It is not you. Something so simple. Would you thought about that? Would you thought about something so simple? And see, the thing about it is he knew my heart. He knew that I wanted some of the recognition on it because I was proud of some of the stuff because it would take me 2 hours to do it. Almost it takes her literally a couple of minutes. But I wanted the recognition. Now see, is that integrity? Whenever you do something and you don't get the recognition for it and you get mad or upset, we don't live by the world, do we? Who sees what we've done?
That's right.
Is God? God, who do you want to please? You have got to make up your mind. Are you going to be of this world? Are you going to be of this world, or are you going to be of God?
That's right.
You know what? Sometimes whenever we work really hard, and we're hurting, and we're exhausted, if you will know in your head, and if you'll close your eyes and say, everything I do is for the glory of God, you will get renewed strength like you didn't have. Because whenever your purpose, when everything changes around and it's all about God, you will be able to do things that you never thought that you could do before. You will say things that you never thought was in you. Yeah. Me being up here a few years ago, I would have told a person they were smoking crack. Because let me tell you something, ladies, I was not a born speaker. I was not a born speaker, but what happened to me is I got God inside of me, but I got so excited about who God was. I got so thrilled about who I was in God, because see, I came from a household where I was nothing. My daddy said I was nothing. My daddy said I was a mistake, but my father says I am purpose. My father says that I am uniquely made. My father says I am one of a kind.
Yes.
My Father is the God of gods. My Father knows who I am in Him. He believes in me. This world might not believe in you, but let me tell you something. God believes in you.
Yes.
Do you understand that He had a purpose for you before you were even born? Do you understand you are destined for greatness before you even took your first breath? Do you understand who you are? That's the reason why whenever I hear someone open up their mouth and say how they're just, you know what, Tammie, I just don't know what God has me here for. I'm not kidding you, folks. I will slap you. Your purpose here is to serve God. People say, I'm always just looking for my purpose. Always looking for my purpose. I was one of them. I'm always looking for my purpose. Your purpose is to serve God. Your purpose is to know God, and God will light your path.
Yes.
Your purpose is to get into the Word, know what His promises are, know what His Word says. He will light your path. And let me tell you something. You've got two people talking to you. Okay? You've got people, spiritual. You've got God and you've got Satan. You better know the difference. You better know who's telling you. Because sweet Christian people will lead you astray. Sweet Christian people will be used by Satan. Do you understand that? because they feel like they're doing something good. They feel like they got a word from you. But unless that word converts with your spirit, unless you are in tune with your spirit, are you going to know? Are you going to know? The only way you're going to know is by being in the Word. The only way you're going to know is when you raise your hand and say, God, make me who you want me to be. God, I want to hear from you. God, my life, I want to magnify around you. Do we do that on a daily basis? Just because you've done it once, you need to do it every day of your life. Because the thing about it is God wants a relationship with you. Do you understand that? God says, I will fight your battles. God says, I love you so much. Give it to me. But do we really know what giving it to Him is like? I am the type of person, guys, that I always wanted. I'm a fixer. I fix people. I fix situations. I fix everything. Do you understand? That's my personality. God says, let me fix it. Let me fix it. Last year, I had one of the worst times in my life. I hit rock bottom and everything. It was over the death of my mother and definitely some things that was going on within my family. And instead of just giving it up, I held on to it. And Satan got to wedge himself in there. That me and my oldest sister, before you know it, there was such a bitterness there. God says, you need to get this family together. You need to apologize. What do you mean? I need to apologize. She's the one who said all this horrible stuff about me. Why do I need to apologize to her? We all got together. And oh my gosh, girls, let me tell you something. If you know my personality, you would know how hard this is for me. I went up to her and I said,